Forecast First, sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Well, a very hot day again here across central Illinois on this first day of October. Tying records once again across the area. 90s are still showing up in Lincoln and in Taylorville. And a lot of that heat beating down on us with the sunshine. Storms well to our north. We are going to start to see a little bit of an opportunity for some rain beginning around this time tomorrow. But tonight, it's going to be more of the same. Muggy, very mild, still 75 at 11 o'clock. We've got some rain and much cooler air to tell you about. We'll show it to you coming up. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now from WCIA 3 News.
There's been numerous accidents there for many, many years.
And the last one killed 2 people. Why that may have finally sparked change when it comes to making it safe.
Danville's been trying to get a casino for years. Why they might just have a final plan, including an operator tonight.
From cold to rain to really dry. And that's just the start of it. Why many Central Illinois farmers are saying they're finished with this harvest season.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 6.
It's hard to look at that intersection and know really what the problem is.
But leaders know something needs to be done, so they're stepping in after a deadly crash. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. People are still reeling from that school bus crash that killed 2 people Friday. Now, engineers will be assessing the Moultrie County intersection at Route 32 and 800 North. Depending on what they find, changes could be coming. WCIA 3's Jamie Mays is with us now. So, Jamie, what could those be?
It might be a 4-way stop, lights, or another warning system. The analysis will help determine what could be done. It's a stretch of road people say causes a lot of problems.
Well, obviously it is a dangerous intersection because there's been numerous accidents there for many, many years.
IDOT reports show since 2008 there have been 29 crashes at the intersection of Route 32 and 800 North, south of Sullivan. People have been hurt in many of them.
We've had anything from people just not slowing down, running the stop sign, to making a complete stop and pulling out in front of oncoming vehicles.
More than 2 years ago, a bus carrying the Teutopolis boys basketball team was hit by a minivan that pulled out in front of them. Most recently, a collision between an SUV and a school bus killed 56-year-old Lori Samples and 5-year-old Tyson Mendoza. Over the past decade, IDOT has put up extra signs, flashing lights, and rumble strips. But people who live there say it's not enough.
That would seem to help for a while, and then accident rates have been going up again in recent years.
State leaders are now stepping in. Senator Chapin Rose says the Secretary of Transportation will be looking at things.
Their engineers are going to go down there and look at it, and the most important thing is they're going to ask folks from the federal highway people to come in as well and participate in these.
While they're hoping a traffic analysis will help, they also need people to be careful now.
Check the surroundings, look for other vehicles that may not appear to be stopping.
Senator Rose expects engineers might be on site looking at the intersection in a few weeks. Back to you.
All right, let us know if anything comes out of that. Thank you so much, Jamie. Tyson Mendoza's mom had a message for the bus driver from Friday's crash. She posted it on Facebook. She says, in part, I would like for everyone to please say a prayer for Sam, the bus driver. My son loves Sam, and as heavy as my heart is right now, I can't imagine how he is feeling, and I just want him to know it's going to be okay.
Bus drivers in the Oakwood School District had a moment of silence for the victims of the crash in Sullivan. Here you see the buses lined up activating their stop arms. About a dozen buses took part. The transportation director sent the video to Sullivan bus drivers yesterday. They wanted to show support after that tragedy. Some of you have messaged us about safety concerns along Wright Street construction. Wright Street between Green and Armory is a high traffic area. That's where some students tell us they're most worried about. One student said the construction is blocking their bus stop. They now have to walk, which adds about 20 minutes.
Because sometimes a lot of people don't know that construction is happening right here. So if they're trying to get from one place to another, they may have to sit right here and kind of like think of, okay, which other way can I go? So that's a big risk too, because you got bikes, you got people who are skateboarding, you still got buses that come this way. So yeah, it's definitely a lot of risk that comes with that.
Champaign leaders say they were contacted about the issue. They sent an engineer to that spot, and they're doing what they can to make it safe for people walking there.
A U of I student has been charged with sexual assault. 21-year-old Andrew Chong was arrested Monday. Police say he's accused of engaging in non-consensual sexual contact with an acquaintance at a university residence hall. An update for you now. A long-awaited announcement by Danville City Council will be made tonight in just a few minutes.
That's right. The city has chosen a casino operator and will share that decision with the public at tonight's council meeting. WCIA 3's Jennifer Jensen is live. So, Jennifer, what else will be revealed tonight?
City Council will be presenting the operator, like you said, and then that operator will give a presentation on the plans for the construction and the design of the casino. It'll be built on 42 acres of land just southeast of the intersection at I-74 and Lynch Road. The operator predicts the city will make around $6 million within the first year of full operation and more than $7 million per year within the first 5 years. Application from the operator is due to the State Gaming Board on October 28th. The state hasn't said when that license will be issued, but work can't begin until that happens. And the company plans to build a temporary casino on the site as soon as the license is granted so that they can get that business up and running as soon as possible. That temporary casino would be incorporated into the larger casino during construction later on. More details will be released in this meeting. It already started, so I'm going to get back in there and share more details with you tonight at 10 o'clock on WCIA. For now, live in Danville, I'm Jennifer Jensen, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. We'll look forward to that report at 10. Of course, we'll be live streaming the Danville City Council meeting, or we are rather, because it's underway. If you want to watch it, you can head to our website, WCIA.com. We also have a follow-up now. The Rantoul Village Board will once again discuss a $20 million sports complex tonight. 75% would be paid for with bonds. The rest would be through donations and sponsorships. The superintendent of Rantoul Schools said he hopes future sports teams could use the facilities through a partnership. That meeting is underway at the Rantoul Municipal Building. This is new at 6. Starting today, all Veterans Affairs healthcare facilities in the United States will stop allowing people to smoke on their property. That includes the VA Ileana healthcare system in Danville. The rule applies to everyone: patients, visitors, volunteers, and employees. In the past, the VA allowed smoking in designated areas. The ban includes all smokable products, including e-cigarettes. The VA in Danville says this new law does not apply to the 2 veteran apartment complexes it helps operate. It does offer classes to stop smoking, both for employees and patients.
Clogged street drains can cause flooding. What one city is doing to keep them clean.
Also tonight.
Definitely a blow to the entire community.
Oh, without a doubt.
That's because this angel among us helped the town be a better place and their American Legion thrive. His buddies remember him with a special tribute a little later.
And we are seeing a beautiful sunset tonight. You can just see that golden hour starting to take shape as the shine on the buildings down the campus of U of I on the Roofing Dog INET Bratcher weather camera. How about that 92 degree high temperature? Pretty incredible. All right, so more record-breaking heat. When are we done with this? We'll talk about some rain and when it finally cools down. Coming up.